Sounds good to me. Let's go explore these rooms. And meanwhile, how's the health doing on our hero? It's slowly recovering. And we got some sort of a weapon here. We'll need some sort of a special resource that I don't yet have in order to equip that. We definitely need to be moving along on science then. We need 4 more techs before we can get into H3. So techs that help us with science. Not too much there. What about food? Aquacultural sciences. +3 food on rivers. There is a river running through Minerva here, and if I am building burrows over towards the Wizard Stone, then I will have more food there. In my capital, I don't... Well, I do have a river to the south. We could send our burrows over there. That would just get us more food. That's not as exciting. Unlocks reserve stockpiles. Army slots. We could reduce upkeep. Or get our support unit. Well, I do want to keep our approval going, so let's go and research this central market next. Okay, so what's going on here? Our hero, I'm leaving him here until he's fully healed, so that's fine. Over the next turn. And we've completed a public library over the glass steel extractor. We are now, or we should now be able to fulfill one of our quests. We do, no, we only have 10 wine. We need 20 wine, and then we need to go and search these runes. And then the reward for that is what? 20 influence plus something interesting afterwards. A madman's dream. I wonder what that quest will get us, but we'll be able to fulfill it soon. Some more Harmonites wandering around. Don't know if I want to take them on just yet. Alright, let's just go and explore the southern part of our territory until we get more units, and then we can go and take the war back to old Theramania. Drone and a forager. Alright, so Lemonwood is suggesting that we get demanding gods and proliferators. So let's go and have a look at that again. We can change our research path. So if we go towards demanding gods, we can go and eat some of our people or sacrifice them for approval. So if we take over a new city, if there's too much population, we can go and sacrifice some of that. Well, sounds like fun. We are trying to learn how this whole necrophage thing works, so this is a unique technology for them. Well, I think it is anyways, so we'll go with that. And Lemonwood is also suggesting we build this proliferator. Well, Lemonwood, why don't you tell me in chat sing the praises of the proliferator, and we might go and research that next. I mean, I do want to test out these other units, so we probably will. But, I don't know, support units look really weak, and I'm sure they are, so it really depends on how strong their special ability is. And I have no idea what the proliferators do. We can turn off these yields again, get our beautiful map back. Glass is steel is done. If we want more titanium, we can get a titanium extractor online. Want more population, there's the granary. Alright, let's do the titanium extractor, and then we can go and rebuild some of these villages. Oh, these villages haven't been pacified yet. Is that true? Yeah, we still have 3 hostile villages. Alright, we are gonna need some more units then to deal with these guys. In which case, how do we get home safely? Let's swing around this way. Titanium and an emerald extractor. Seed storage, Necrodrone. One more population, great. And we can continue. I think we do have one more stockpile left. Let's go and use that over here again. Great, we've got a huge food stockpile bonus there. And we do want to keep people happy, so I think we're going to have to prioritize the sewer system above that. In fact, let's just buy that out. And we can buy out the library too, and we'll work on the alchemical workshop next. I think we already have, yep, the gnomic labs we already have, which is great because we have all of these tiles are giving us science. Empire Mill. That might be useful as well. Alright, we'll buy out all of those buildings. We'll make this city sing. Proliferators spawn units. Star of Hope loves proliferation. And so proliferators spawn units if the enemy unit they attack dies. That sounds hard to manage. It sounds like it could be really powerful, but also hard to manage. Since we are trying to learn, I will go and build them, but I feel like I'm gonna mess up using them properly. I'll just queue that up. And our hero is now fully healed. Let's go and clear out some of these camps. Ooh, we finished a whole bunch of our projects and now everyone's working on their alchemy workshops. Except for this guy. We're not really pumping a lot of science here. Well, it's a decent amount of science. I guess we could go to the alchemy workshop as well. We've also got a lot of food coming in. Let's shift this over. We don't need to grow that quickly, since I'm not planning to expand the city very much. Yeah, that's fine. And do I have enough wine to complete that quest? Now I will in a turn. Do I have a unit that I can send over there? Forager, we have a new army. And next turn we'll go over and finish that quest off. Alright, let's go fight these Hermanites then. Okay, where do I want to deploy? The Hermanites are both back here. They're in a bit of a choke. I've got 3 units. I can place them. Can I place them in here? Yes, I can. Alright, so the flying unit doesn't need to be that close. This guy can hide back here. Forager obviously needs to be at the front lines. I don't want to be struck by beam weapons. I don't know if that's an entire line or they have to be adjacent. But since we're off center, I wonder if we'll have line of sight. Well, we do act first. Let's just see what happens with this situation. Alright, so we can see over these massive ice shards, although they are impassable. But being back here does mean that our guys can't get into position, which I guess is fine. If I had more ranged units, I'd be really happy with this particular setup, because then I could just pick off these guys. But as it is, all of these guys want to do melee damage. Alright, so let's have this guy run away. We can swap him out. I don't think that forager needs to run away, but that's fine. Maybe he wanted to loop around alongside. No! Don't get in the way of my hero. Oh well, it was fine. They did more than enough to finish that guy off. Okay, so we can have this guy attack first, since he does have more health, and then we'll have these guys come into the fight later on. So we didn't have much trouble dealing with 2 Harmonites there. What about 3 Harmonites now that our army is a little weakened? Don't have enough action points. Okay, that's fine. Do we have enough wine now? No, that'll be next turn. Another Empire plan. We could get building production boost. But I think I'm pretty much done with buildings for now. We'll keep on going with the science boost. And then perhaps in a little bit we'll switch over to military unit production. Demanding Gods now working on the proliferator for much proliferation. We have a new mission here. We want a city to produce 10 science. Oh, we just completed that. Awesome. Without even meaning to. And now, do I have the wine? 20 wine? Perfect. Let's go and see what we get for this quest. Okay. We get 20 influence and some unknown reward if we spend 150 dust at this location. Alright, so you can go home. We'll eventually have 150 dust. Hopefully that's a good quest and we get something awesome out of it. Uh-oh, one of our cities is under siege by an enemy hero. Let's have a look at this city. It does have 1 unit there. We don't have enough money to buy that out yet. But we will next turn. This guy wants to get over to here. Alright, and now we're gonna go and take care of this encampment, and then we should probably swing back around and deal with the AI and spend less time with these Harmonites. That looks good. We're ready to fight. So 3 Harmonites, these guys are fine where they are. Ready and launch. Oh, seriously? You're going around the long way? Okay, this all worked out just fine. We did take a little more damage. It's okay. I have not assimilated any minor factions yet. And perhaps we will. Let's see. Is there a convenient interface where I can see how many of each faction I have? Okay, so this guy, we've got 1 Garan village, 3 Nydia villages, and 2 Sirtan villages. So if I wanted to get the most of the assimilation deal, it'd either be the Nydia or the Sirtan. I guess we could assimilate these guys. That's more defense, and since we are about to be attacked, let's go and assimilate those guys. That'll be fine, and since I do want to break this siege, what I'm going to do... Got this guy. We assign a hero. Let's go and reassign our best hero here. Well, we have a lot of infantry. Let's reassign her. She is ranged. And how are her skill points doing? We could go and grab Agile Mover. That'll let her reinforce the other siege faster. Alright, let's go grab double Agile Mover here. And here, don't have enough to buy that out. And what's going on here? Okay, so we've pacified this village. If we want to get the full bonuses though, we need to rebuild the villages. Alright, so that's fine. Let's go and do that. We don't want a Drider, we want a Drider village. Right here. And right here. That's going to take quite a large number of turns. We're growing in 4, it's still the summer. We'll switch over to production later. And I do want to break this siege. Okay, so our city of Ishmalor is under attack now. They do have overwhelming numbers, including some reinforcements from militia. We can't retreat because we're in this city. Alright, well, we'll just see what we can do here. Got the slightly injured Necrodrone, and we have the militia that will appear at some point in time. We do go first. We have a sweep attack against these guys who are cavalry slayers. Alright, well, we can't run away, so let's just go and deal our damage. What's this guy doing over here? He's attacking militia. I'd rather you attack this guy. Here it looks like we'll be able to use our sweep attack. Well, that's only for strike back. What's the range on these guys? They're all infantry. Maybe we don't want to face them all at once. This guy is support, and this guy is also infantry. Alright, so what we'll do is instead target this guy, and then there's only going to be one tile where they can get at us from. So that seems fine. And can I target these guys as well? Yes, yes I can. Nope, I don't mind taking suggestions from the chat, especially since I am still learning this game. Lemon Wood, I'm happy to have your participation. Alright, targeting. We do have the Sweep Strike Back, deals damage to attacker and opponents next to both the unit and the attacker. So if I can attack someone from behind, that does sound like I could get a lot of good mileage out of that. So like if he moves here to attack this guy, which I anticipate he will, then we should be able to deal damage to 3 different units. Well, not with the main attack, it's only the retaliatory attack. Alright, let's see that retaliatory attack. Really? But it said circle sweep back. Oh man, and this guy's healing up all his guys. Alright, well at least we're softening them up. We're gonna have to bring our army home. We'll probably have to switch some of our cities back over to making some attacking units as well. Is there a unit that I can kill if we focus fire? I guess we could all focus down this one unit. Okay, so I guess that used up all 6 of the battle turns, or something, because they didn't capture a city, and we only lost 1 unit there. I mean, when they attack next turn, we'll be in big trouble. But, let's see, can we bring some reinforcements here? And I can also pay to finish this guy out. Grab the forager. Okay, so hopefully all that will finish. She should be within range to provide reinforcements, and we can break that siege. Meanwhile, this guy, only 3 units, but we'll go and try to lend our assistance there as well. And we do want to queue up some more units. We can test out the proliferator. I think that tech is done. The Drider is a support unit. Proliferator in 3 turns, okay. So, we'll go and get another forager. And here, did I get the level 3 armor? Or tier 2 armor rather. I did. Have I been using it? Let's go and upgrade this guy. Tier 2 armor. We could upgrade ourselves with some tier 2 armor here. So +1 life and defense, +1 initiative, life and defense. 12, 36 and 3 versus 14 and 36. Alright, I'm not too worried about getting more initiative here. But more health would be good. And we can split the resource cost between titanium and glass steel. Okay, so Necrodrone tier 3. And yeah, let's queue up another one of those. We might retrofit this guy as well. No. Everything else here is fine. We are repairing those villages. Right, so this guy's still sieging our city. Let's see, can we get back into the city here? We can get a little closer. New army. Each army does cost a certain amount of upkeep, so that went down there. We can't proliferate yet, Seraphobe. Let's see. We'll have that researched in 2. And can we stop to research the restroom? Actually, that's a good plan. I need a snack. I think we're gonna go and take a 5-minute break here. And when we come back, we'll get the proliferator out there, we'll go and break this siege, and we'll go and take out this city. It looks a lot more impressive than it did previously. That's some nice gold trim, some nice dragon statues. Alright, so yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, so I'm back with my snack, which I'll be eating as we play. So, we are trying to break this siege. We've got 3 armies that can still move. And, yeah, this guy, the Necrodragon, can fly over. I love how much movement the flying units that aren't part of an army have. And just to make sure we all meet up at the same time, let's try to get those 2 armies together. Yeah, sorry, no stacks for you over the magical internet streaming connection. Okay, so we are under attack again. The one militia that survived is going to be back at it. We do have one very injured Necrodragon, but I do feel a little better about this fight compared to the last one. It's going to take a while for reinforcements to get in here though. So this guy, excuse me, I'm going to go and hide him back here. We'll go and reposition here. The Dredge Forager will move forward. What's our priority? Okay, so we are going to move first. So we'll have him move forward and attack that guy. So ready. This guy, I don't think he has any flying units. This guy will be purely hold position for now. Attack the guy, yes. Fire Protector. Yeah, sure, attack his hero. That seems like a good plan. And these foragers can also run forward. Alright. Basically, I want to save this Necrodragon if possible. Necrodrone. Dragon, that'd be awesome. Alright, so I think I have one more reinforcing unit incoming. Yes, both of these guys. Excellent. So this is the militia unit, and that is the Necrodrone. The full health Necrodrone with the tier 2 armor upgrades. Right? No, this guy does not have the upgrades. It's the one that's EQ'd in our capital that's doing that. Alright, so phase 3. Did we just pause here? What just happened? Okay, battle resolution, yes. Why isn't anyone fighting? 6 units on the battlefield, 0 reinforcements waiting. I don't appear to have an option to do anything. Did somehow I glitch things out? Alright, well let's have this guy wander over. Huh, that's cool. You can see the battle in progress as we walk around along the map. Okay. So, battle resolution, yes. I think we may have encountered some sort of a bug. So I'm just gonna leave this here for a minute while I eat some more of this food. And then we might have to load the autosave.